See how beautiful that sounds?
So that loops. That's actually, I had this very cheesy acapella.
You knew just what my soul needed.
It's like from a sample CD.
Wow.
It's really bad. And I chopped it in the keyboard. So I chop it. There's a function in Logic, which is what I use, that it can chop every transient. So then I have every note that this guy sang.
Oh, I could do that on Ableton Slice.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
We do the
I
same
thought
thing.
it was like amazing. But that is amazing. You took what made you take that particular man?
I wanted to have a rhythmic vocal thing.
But what play the original?
You knew just what my soul needed.
Like, I wouldn't see, that's what makes everybody special. I would have never thought to take that and put on top of that. Like, that just would have thrown me off. I was like, what is this man saying? But you saw the vision in him singing that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like the raw material. And then you just... So that's how he sounds. And then I just added a bunch of effects, reverb. It's like a room, delay, compression, sidechain, and then EQ. And that's it. That's how you make it.
So beautiful.
Crazy.
And then there's one more sound. It's just like a embellishment for the downbeat of the song.
Yeah. It's a woo, right?
Yeah. And that just comes on the one every 8 bars.
With a delay on it.
Yeah.
Like a woo. That's perfect.
And then there's another sound that comes here.
To enhance the air
Yes, the transition.
of the boom. Yeah.
Exactly.
Perfect.
I'll tell you where it goes in a minute. Ooh. Just give it a little
just blends
ambience.
with the boom, boom.
Exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we have the bass. 2 different basses for section 1. One is this.
Ooh, that's a flanger on it?
That's actually a filter on it. So
good. Like a phaser. It's almost like a phaser a little bit.
It's almost like it, yeah. This is the original sound. It's like a electric bass sample. And this sound is what is called a Foreman filter. It makes like a vocal sound almost. It's called Wow.
I know about that.
Then after that is sidechain to make it funky. Compression on top of that. And then I thought it was good to make it wider, so I widened it up a little bit with Guitar Rig. And then underneath that there's another layer with a deeper bass. So when you put them together, it sounds a little more full.
That sounds
here it goes.
good. You did that less than 2 minutes, huh?
I don't know.
See, when the feeling takes over, it takes over. You just don't think about it. You just go.
So that's all my sounds.
So all this is an Omnisphere patch that one of my friends made. And all I did was put the same side chain that Fede was talking about, the kickstart. And then I have this vocal chop that, so that's the original. The original is like this. So that's the whole pluck, the whole loop. And then I added this lo-fi. I call it the 40 sauce, which desamples it. So it brings it.
Big ups to 40.
So it's kind of like EQ, but it's desampling the sample and it gives it a nice little gritty character. Then I tossed it through Movement, which is a great plugin that is made by Output. Tossed it through that, and then it sounds like this. Then I sidechained that to kind of tame the effect, the movement effect. And then I EQ'd it, and it sounds like this.
Oh.
So I didn't take the whole loop, I just took the front end, and I placed it. I didn't even place it on the one, I placed it on the backbeat. And then to complete the vocal chops that I did, we have this other one that follows that one, and it goes. So together with the other one, it goes like this.
Yes.
And
yes,
that
yes.
same vocal chop, I tossed it through the same sauce. I call them sauces. I have like this folder of like sauces that I use. It's just presets. It's just grouped plugins that I go to and line up, and then I turn one on, turn off, turn on, turn off, and take off a certain effect or tweak it until it feels right, which is I think one of the biggest things I've learned from working with Tim is just tweak the sound until it feels right. It doesn't have to be cool, none of that. It just has to give you a certain feeling. And this kind of gives me this feel when you hear those vocal chops and the room they're in and the effect, it kind of gives you a certain vibe. It's very spacey, very airy, and it sets a nice tone. So what happens is we give Chris our parts, and we kind of start piecing everything together. And it leads to opening up the space of like, Tim will be like, ooh, I hear a drop somewhere, or, it opens up spaces for us to add more, but we have to see what we're working with. And then Chris will do his thing with the sounds. He'll start tweaking them, he'll start adding effects he may hear, and he'll probably walk you through that shortly.
My whole purpose here is to kind of consolidate 3 different computer rigs making sound. I guess if you were making a beat alone, you could just kind of, keep it where it is and just keep going. But when you've got 3 systems going, you got to have somebody like taking each little bit and putting it all together so it all lives in one place.
When he's putting it all together and we play it, like he's gonna put it all together, play it loud, I sit, or I usually lay back on the couch and I'm like, okay, close my eyes and let the music take me where else should it go. Or I can sit right here and just look at the speakers, and the speakers, I'm weird, so the speakers will probably say, you should drop this. It's like the speakers will talk to me. It's weird. So, and I just keep gazing. Somebody might say, why does he just keep staring at or why is he closing his eyes? Is he on? I gotta swim in the music. I gotta let it bathe me so I can know where to enhance what we already have. Now we're gonna all sit down and listen to what we have and add on and collaborate to what's already there and just enhance it, or just keep jamming to it, because it's a lot there. We just have to hear it all back